What if the most dangerous part of your day was not something big and scary, but a small, quiet moment that happens every single morning? What if a simple habit, something you do without even thinking, was putting your brain at serious risk? For millions of people over 60, this is not a what if. It's a real danger. Maybe you felt it. You stand up from bed, and for a second, the room feels dizzy. Your vision gets a little blurry, or you have to grab onto something to feel steady. You probably brush it off and think, I just stood up too fast. But what if that feeling is your body sending you a warning? A quiet whisper, telling you that something is wrong. I'm Dr. Kenji Sota. I trained as a medical doctor in the United States, but a health problem in my own family sent me back to my home in Japan. There, I learned from the old masters in villages known for their long, healthy lives. They taught me that true health isn't just about fixing problems, it's about living in a way that stops problems from ever starting. My mission is to share this powerful wisdom with you. Today, I'm going to show you the number one mistake people make in the morning that can lead to a stroke. And more importantly, I will teach you a simple, three-step Japanese morning ritual to protect your brain. This is information you need to know, so make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss it. Let me tell you about a patient of mine, a man I will call Mr. Tanaka. He was a 68-year-old retired teacher who came to my office looking worried. He told me, his voice shaking a little, Dr. Sota, I feel like I'm falling apart. Some mornings, when I get out of bed, the room just spins. I have to hold on to the dresser to keep from falling. Last week, my vision went blurry for a few seconds. My other doctor says it's just part of getting older, but this feels different. It feels dangerous. I'm scared of falling. I'm scared of what's happening to me. Mr. Tanaka's story is one I hear all the time. He was feeling the classic warning signs of a serious problem, but was being told it was normal. It is not normal. It is a signal that your body's system for controlling blood pressure is struggling. And it is caused by the big mistake we are talking about today, standing up too quickly after you wake up. Mr. Tanaka was a man in a hurry. The second his alarm went off, he would jump out of bed to start his day. He had no idea that this one sudden movement was a huge shock to his body, and that it was putting his brain in danger every single morning. To understand why this is so risky, you need to picture what's happening in your body while you sleep. For many hours, you are lying down flat. Gravity's pull is even. Your blood is settled in your body, and your heart is beating at its slowest, most restful pace. When you first wake up, you are also a little dehydrated, which makes your blood a bit thicker. Now, imagine you suddenly stand straight up. Gravity instantly pulls a large amount of your blood down into the big veins in your legs and belly. This causes a quick, sharp drop in the amount of blood that is flowing up to your brain. Think of your body like a tall building with a plumbing system. If you suddenly open a huge pipe on the ground floor, the water pressure on the top floor will drop. That's exactly what happens to the blood pressure in your brain. In a young person, the body fixes this instantly. Tiny sensors in your blood vessels, like little guards, detect the pressure drop. They send an emergency signal to the brain. The brain then tells the heart to beat faster and the blood vessels to squeeze tighter, which pushes the blood pressure right back up. It all happens in a split second. But after you turn 60, this safety system can start to get slow. The little sensors aren't as quick to react. The blood vessels can become stiffer, so they can't squeeze as fast as they used to. The heart's response can be delayed. So for a few very important seconds, your brain isn't getting enough blood and oxygen. This is what causes that dizzy feeling, the blurry vision, or seeing stars. It's a moment where your brain is being starved. For a brain with older, narrower blood vessels, this brief moment of starvation can be enough to cause a blood clot to form. which can lead to a mini stroke or even a full stroke. A major study in the medical journal Hypertension proved that the risk of stroke is highest in the first few hours after waking up. This is because of the stress from suddenly standing up. When I explained this to Mr. Tanaka, he was shocked. He said, "So, I thought I was being efficient by getting up so fast, but I was really playing a dangerous game with my brain." He finally understood that his dizzy spells were not just a part of getting older. They were a direct result of a bad habit. He was ready to learn a new, safer way. What is one habit you have that you think might be hurting your health? Let me know in the comments below. Just admitting it is the first step to changing it. The 3-step Japanese morning ritual for brain protection. The good news is that the solution to this dangerous mistake is very simple. It doesn't cost any money or require any special tools. It just requires a few minutes of respect for your body. I taught Mr. Tanaka what I call the 3-step Japanese morning ritual. It is a simple series of steps that lets your body move from resting to active in a safe and gentle way. Step 1. Wake up slowly, while still in bed. This first step happens before you even think about getting out of bed. When you open your eyes, don't move. Fight the urge to jump up. Instead, give yourself 1 full minute of quiet stillness. Lie on your back and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose, let your belly rise, and then breathe out slowly through your mouth. While you are lying there, start to gently move your feet. Make 20 slow circles with your ankles, first one way, then the other. Then, point your toes down and flex them back up 20 times. This small action is very important. It starts to wake up your calf muscles. Think of your calf muscles as a second heart. They squeeze the veins in your legs and help pump the blood that has been sitting there all night back up to the rest of your body. You are gently waking up your blood flow before you ask it to fight against gravity. Step 2. The seated pause, on the edge of the bed. After your minute of gentle movement, do not stand up yet. Use your arms to push yourself up into a seated position. Sit on the edge of your bed with your feet flat on the floor. And now, you just sit. For 2 full minutes. This is the most important part of the whole ritual. While you are sitting, your body is now halfway upright. It can start to get used to the change in a slow and controlled way. Those little sensors in your blood vessels are detecting the change and are starting to adjust your blood pressure, but without the panic of a sudden jump. While you are sitting for these 2 minutes, you can continue to wake your body up. Slowly roll your neck from side to side. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears, and then let them drop. And most importantly, this is when you do the next part of the ritual. Drink water. You should have a glass of room temperature water on your nightstand, ready from the night before. Drink it now, while you are sitting. You are giving your body the water it needs after a long night, which helps to thin your blood before you ask it to travel all the way up to your brain. This simple act of drinking water while seated is a key part of traditional Japanese wellness. It is a simple way to take care of yourself that prepares your whole body for the day. Step 3. The supported rise. Finally, after you have been sitting and drinking your water for 2 minutes, it's time for the last step. Place your hands on your legs or on the bed next to you for support. Use your leg muscles to slowly and carefully push yourself up to a standing position. Once you are standing, do not walk away right away. Stand still for another 30 seconds. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel your balance. See if you feel any dizziness. You are giving your body one last moment to get completely stable. Only when you feel perfectly steady should you take your first step. This whole process takes less than 5 minutes, but it could be the most important 5 minutes of your day. It works with your body, not against it. It replaces a moment of stress with a ritual of calm. This is the secret to preventive health. It's not about waiting for a problem to happen. It's about living in a way that the problem never starts. I saw Mr. Tanaka 1 month after I taught him this ritual. The change was amazing. The fear was gone from his eyes. He told me, "Dr. Sota, it's like magic. The dizziness is completely gone." But it's more than that. I start my day feeling calm and centered, not rushed and anxious. I feel like I'm in control of my body again. He had not only erased his risk, but he had changed his whole morning for the better. He replaced a bad habit with a healing ritual. While this ritual is for everyone over 60, some people need to be extra careful. If you have high blood pressure, or if you take blood pressure medicine, your system is already under strain. If you have diabetes, your body's safety system might be even slower to react. And if you have ever had a mini stroke before, you are at a much higher risk. For these groups, this ritual is not just a good idea, it is essential. And remember, not drinking enough water makes this problem much worse. A glass of water before you stand is not a small thing. It is a life-saving act. This ritual is your starting point, but you can do more. Prepare for your morning the night before. Put that glass of water by your bed. Set a gentle alarm, not a loud, shocking one. A sunrise alarm clock that gets gradually brighter is a wonderful tool. Also, think about what you eat in that first hour. Don't drink coffee on an empty stomach. That's like pouring gasoline on a fire. Have your water first. Then eat something with protein to keep your blood sugar stable, like a boiled egg or a handful of walnuts. Finally, I want you to think about the Japanese idea of ikigai. This means your reason for being. Waking up with a purpose, something you look forward to, changes your body. It makes you feel calm and happy, not stressed and rushed. I have seen patients who lost their purpose after they retired, and their health got worse. But those who found a new reason to wake up each day, like gardening or playing with a grandchild, they transformed. Their mornings became joyful. Health is not just about your body. It's about your mind and spirit too. As you practice this 3-step ritual, ask yourself, what is my ikigai? What am I waking up for today? It can be something small. The key is that it brings you joy. Your 3-day challenge, a commitment to change. So, I invite you to try this for yourself. Give it 3 days. Just 3 days to see what your body can do. What do you have to lose, other than the dizziness and the risk? You will be surprised at how quickly your body thanks you. Many of my patients feel a difference on the very first morning. By the 3rd day, it feels natural, like a gift you give yourself. This 3-day challenge is a promise to your body. It's you telling your body that you are ready to be its partner in health. It's a commitment to building a future where you are strong, not fragile. The journey to a healthy brain and body starts with a single, powerful step, and that step is this simple, life-saving ritual. Let's recap the 3-step Japanese morning ritual. 1. Step 1. Wake up slowly. 1 minute of deep breathing and gentle foot movements while still in bed. 2. Step 2. The seated pause. 2 minutes of sitting on the edge of the bed while drinking a glass of room temperature water. 3. Step 3. The supported rise. Stand up slowly, using your hands for support, and pause for 30 seconds before you walk. Are you ready to take on this 3-day challenge? What is one small change you will make to your morning routine tomorrow? Please share your commitment in the comments below. Saying it out loud is a powerful first step, and I love to see how this community supports each other. If this video gave you a new way to think about your mornings, please give it a like and share it with someone you love. And be sure to subscribe for more simple, powerful secrets for a long and healthy life. Thank you for your time today. I can't wait to hear about your results. Be well.